You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Well, get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to do a thing. Okay, so that done. Welcome back. Let's play Ghostbusters, the video game, remastered. And Peter is schmoozing on the female lead, who is not Sigourney Weaver. Janine is about to be awesome.
Hello, Ghostbusters. Oh, you don't know the half of it. They have been racing in and out of here since that shockwave hit. How would I know? I'm just here trying to keep the lights on. Sure, I could ask what's going on, but then they might actually tell me. What? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty big. That schnook from the city isn't helping ease the tension either. Anyway, going away for Thanksgiving might be on hold until things settle down. Yeah, I know. But we have to roll the Ghostbusters way. Don't ask. All right. Goodbye.
I think that is Winston and Egon. That's Peter. Oh. Let's see. Nope, that's Winston. Oh, Janine's about to be Janine again.
Hello, Ghostbusters. Oh, yes, they're very busy right now. No. For the foreseeable future, they are not available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, debutante balls, proms, supermarket openings, halftime shows, company retreats, car washes, book signings, talk show appearances, or productivity seminars. And they definitely don't do birthday parties. Not at the present time. No. Goodbye.
That is a callback I like. That's a good callback. That's a refresher of what was going on in the second movie. We had a talk, my friend Branwyn and I had a talk about, you know, kind of what's wrong, what they're doing a little bit off with Ghostbusters. And, oh, I haven't been back here. And what she mentioned was that like Ghostbusters and Star Wars had good ideas, but they didn't really know what to do with those ideas once they hit them. So like Ghostbusters is exterminators but ghosts. And they did the movie, and then the second movie was basically more of the same. The cartoon was great, but and I've heard the new movie is good. But
Hello, Ghostbusters.
yeah, it's not like it's
Oh,
a-
hi.
all that dated or aged,
Yeah.
and certainly some of the humor is dated and aged,
Mm-hmm.
or aged poorly. But it's like that it was an idea that was a good idea that didn't have a follow-through built into it.
Goodbye.
So, you know, they weren't... Which is the thing, you see, you don't... The whole idea of planning out, like, cinematic universes and whole strings of movies and all that is relatively recent. Franchises were happened. I mean, the 80s had all like the Nightmare on Elm Street and all that, and you got sequels, but it wasn't really a big thing. The sequel idea wasn't really a big thing until the 80s happened, and you started getting this glut of sequels, and the idea of like doing a whole continue on the same thing, planning for it, was not a thing. Certainly you didn't plan for a sequel so much. Back to the Future was an exception to the rule. Back to the Future was the amount of planning that went into the Back to the Future franchise was exceptional. It was Marvel Universe at the time. Things like James Bond were unusual. You get the James Bond movie here and there. The Godzilla movies similar, but it wasn't like they were very episodic. You didn't have much of a carryover storyline like you do in the modern James Bond movies or stuff like that. It was just like let's have a spy thing, and they're working for Spectre. It was very episodic. And it's basically they wanted a enemy that wasn't political. Basically, I think it was what it was. But this is similar. They had a good idea for a movie, and they didn't bother to think of what if it's successful and they want us to make more, because why would you think that? That was weird. That didn't always happen. That didn't happen very often. It wasn't the standard. And so a lot of the sequels and all that come down to it's a good idea, but it doesn't expand. There's a lot we could do with this setting. There's a lot of places to go, but
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
They don't really. They want like a formula based off the movie. They don't want to expand upon the first movie. They would just want to do the formula based on the first movie.
What's the address?
It's just the writing of the time.
Goodbye.
But anyway.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys.
Yep.
Perfect fit.
Good job, Winston.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
I can't believe I never saw it before.
Okay, for 1 minute, pretend someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
Because you get by
Mandala is like a
cheating.
spiritual labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place, similar to the antenna in Dana's building.
I think you helped to make that clearer. So this was the gizmo that's supposed to feed energy to the destructor form?
That's right, Peter!
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Well, I had to get one right eventually, didn't I? I mean, just math.
I'm just speculating.
That's not how
It's
that
possible
works.
that ghosts are trapped in the system, funneled from node to node, and they get stronger and stronger until they reach the end, and then they...
Look, the first portal, the library. The second, the museum. And the third, the Sedgwick.
And that means the fourth portal must be right here.
The middle of the Hudson River?
Well, according to the mandala, yes.
It may need a little tweaking.
I don't know. Plenty of bodies in that river. Could become ghosts.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
You're saying this is my fault?
You are blameless. What Egon meant to say was that you have some sort of connection to this thing, and we're going to go back to the Sedgwick and find out what. Isn't that right, Brainiac?
That's right, Peter.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could, and then some jerk tried to pick me up on the elevator.
Okay, you need to stay here where it's safe and where
That
we
was
can't
Peter.
set off any more cross-dimensional shockwaves, hot stuff. Yeah, read up on the Mandala, and the boys will check out the Sedgwick.
The boys. And what about you, superstar?
I'm going to have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
That
Good
something
idea.
is Egon.
Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Okay. I think I've pondered enough. I've been kind of beating... I love Ghostbusters, and I love the things. I really heartily recommend, like, the Ghostbusters cartoons. They were great. But the second movie, it was kind of just cookie cutter paste, and this one is cookie cutter
Hello,
paste,
Ghostbusters.
even more so.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of unfortunate when you know there are people who are really clever people that were good at their craft, like Dan Aykroyd and
I don't think so. No.
I forget his name.
Goodbye.
And they don't really follow through on the potential. Anyway, let's get in the Ecto one. I really want to see Afterlife.
Whoa. If this place were any more dead, we need a coroner.
Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
No kidding.
Used to
It's
be.
just a hobby now.
What?
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission.
Peacock.
Entrance into this establishment is strictly forbidden and is punishable by fine and imprisonment.
What now?
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us. We're bonded contractors for the city.
Especially the Ghostbusters.
Yep.
All right, heat 'em up. We'll melt our way in.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Good thinking.
Open the door.
This is disappointing.
No. Disappointing is the Jets losing in the last 2 minutes. Not being covered in slime by phantom ghouls out to kill us doesn't exactly make me reach for a hanky. Why they shut down? You guys didn't bang the place up that bad last time you were here.
If this place is a Mandala node, a few burnt walls and broken ceilings are the last thing that anybody's...
And smashed furniture, broken chandeliers, destroyed paintings, shattered vases, probably some minor structural damage.
Thanks, Egon. My point being that there's more to worry about here than some minor cosmetic issues.
Definitely a mandala node.
If we don't shut down Shandor's Mandala soon, most of Manhattan will become as vacant as this. Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror for centuries to come.
Hey, I definitely don't lay out $2,000 a month for a 600 square foot walk-up to live in a bastion. Let's get to work.
Oh. Really? Also, I know the $600 a month was supposed to be this, the really high rent prices, but these days that's just average. It's actually on the low side, sadly. Even in San Antonio, much less New York, where they're probably most of the things are in the 4 digits. Like, Egon can use the Ecto thing without putting his glasses on. But me? Okay, Ray's got them. Okay, you're gonna check me out. Cool. Is this the museum? Oh, this is the Sedgwick. Yep, this is the Sedgwick.
It's an ambush. Get 'em hot.
Wait a minute, wait. I don't think they're a threat. They may only be residual harms.
I think Ray's right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes. Ghosts of ghosts. Completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday, but I'll settle for harmless right now.
I'm getting a strong valence spike higher up in the building.
Alyssa said she was called to the 12th floor. Let's start there.
Oh. There's a thing to get here.
Come on, let's go!
Just a second, guys. These pants just keep on trucking with nobody inside. Possessed bell-bottom jeans, rumored to have first been haunted during a seance on the Merry Pranksters tour bus. These jeans have long been a staple of the psychedelic supernatural underground. Spotted backstage at Woodstock, caught on a grainy 16mm film in the candlelit background of a Haight-Ashbury Lovin'. Photographed riding behind a member of a notorious biker gang fleeing Altamont. The walking pants have been around whenever weirdness or tragedy strikes the hipster scene. The walking pants are the hippie equivalent of the Girl on the Road ghost story. Prior to their resurfacing this year, they haven't been seen since 1981.
Come on, let's go!
Just a second, Ray.
Come on, kid.
Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. Ghosts of Ghosts. Is it down here? Doesn't look like it. It's like, oh yeah, Ghostbusters are scam artists. That's why there are ghosts everywhere. Oh, hi, Brenwyn. Just a moment. I'm going to see if I can raise your, oh, dang it. Give me a moment.
Don't know who made this.
I don't know off the top of my head either. I'm not going to stop. I'm already back in the game again, and I'm not going to unpause to look, because it is annoying to try to get out of this. It's,
Understood.
Chapter 3 was okay, but now we have, proper ghosts that are recognizable forms of people, which Egon described as psychokinetic residues or ghosts of ghosts.
Nothing.
They'd have shut down the power when they closed.
Can we take the stairs?
Well, we can try climbing, but the last time we were here, a level 3 animator took out the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you weren't here last time, Winston. So no stairs, no elevators. Did you hear something?
Over there! Come on!
So, they've decided that
I think we're dealing
there's a
with level 5
mandala
anchored
on
ambusher.
the
Be careful.
city,
It went into the
funneling
stairwell.
power
We've
into
got
a
it
destructor form.
This is just how a level 5 anchored ambusher lures
Still
you
in the library?
Nope, this is the Sedgwick again. The library is done. Then I went to the museum. The museum was an actually new site, so it had some
What are you
fresh
doing
stuff.
here?
Ghosts, monsters, everywhere.
There was another voice.
It wasn't
A
the
woman
museum
screamed.
from
Are
2?
you alone in here?
Oh,
I
it
just
might
said
have
ghosts and
been.
monsters everywhere. Does that sound like I'm alone?
I'm betting it was. I just forgot.
Meant people.
Then yes, I think so.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Sir, there's no need to fear. These are just shadows, echoes of actual ghosts. They can't hurt you.
Come with us, sir. We can lead you to safety.
Yeah. So I guess the third chapter felt interesting because it didn't like reboot back on Vigo. Okay, interesting. The lady has a good fashion sense.
Love the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Someone you know?
don't know. Most of the old staff knows the story of the Spider Witch, a professional widow who did unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
Oh, and the lady scientist was saying she was being drawn to the
with everyone else?
I came back last
1920s,
night to retrieve
the
some payroll
12th
records,
floor.
but the hotel won't let me out. The door's shut on me, and the phones are down too.
That means we're trapped now too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're missing. There goes a weekend.
Not necessarily. The 12th floor is apparently the core of this node. If we can get the power back on, we can take the elevators.
If the elevators don't eat us.
Yes, if the elevators don't eat us.
Where are the circuit breakers for this place? We don't have a lot of time.
Breakers. In my office. But the city came and turned off most of our power after the electrical fire on the 3rd floor. There's no way to turn it back on from here.
That's inconvenient.
We've got to find some way to get the elevators moving.
There's a backup generator in the utility room, off the kitchen. It's for emergency blackouts.
Perfect. Let's give it a try. To the kitchen.
Okay, here we go. This guy's actually helping us. That can't last.
Watch out!
Is there a human food?
What was that?
I was possession in 3, 2, and then ghost attack. So I was.
Yep. You had the timing right.
Yeah.
Multiple contact. On the right.
Also, this game was let loose upon the world by Sony Entertainment.
Oh, so the same people responsible for holding Spider-Man prisoner for years.
Oh yes.
Solid vaporization.
I guess some of them apparently fulminate to this plane. That doesn't seem like that happens.
Right. Now, let's find that backup generator.
Wait,
The kitchen.
they
Is it through here?
fulminate to this
It's just down the
plane.
hall.
I mean, yeah. Right.
Fulminate. Express vehement protest. Explode violently or flash like lightning.
I guess explode violently is a good description.
In some dark, scary corner.
I
know I've said
guess,
this
but
before, be
they don't explode violently to this plane.
I don't think
Sorry, it's just I know he's saying the smart like $70 words. Because it's Egon.
Take a scan, see what you find.
Yep. The origins of this evil cooking device are unclear. What is known, however, is that demons and devils apparently love a home-cooked meal. That's the shortest description of an artifact I've had yet.
Hey, here. Come on.
Oh, also, you remember how the black slime, we don't have any solution for it, don't touch it?
Yep. Ah, you needed white slime.
Let's keep moving.
Or green slime.
Yeah, you can't make a gun that shoots white slime. That would be way too on the nose.
Yeah. So, please tell me that wasn't you. Whispering murderer.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. I'm not sure anymore after the whole get out incident in Phasmophobia.
You do all this when you were chasing Slimer?
You
No,
love
this is a
me.
lot worse than they left it. This is the work of someone.
Whoa!
When you say big, do you mean big, big?
At the very least, maybe even bigger.
That sounds like big. The manager said there was a generator room around here somewhere. Look for a door.
Look for a door while something big is going on.
Be around here somewhere. Keep an eye out for a sign.
Yes, I'm overheating because I'm shooting slime out. I guess that can happen.
I guess the pumps get overworked.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I don't think the Vormans are going to be very happy with us when we get back. Maybe Jeanette.
Yes.
Oh, this is... Go on.
This is also a very large area.
Mm-hmm.
I know a bunch of the walls have been knocked out, but even then.
Yeah, this is an arena.
Mm.
Did it say French cuisine?
Sounded like it.
The food is mediocre and the servers are... It's a mean food critic.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't catch what the servers apparently are.
No, I missed it too.
We're supposed to be looking for a...
Generator room.
Yep. There are rats here.
Look, Cadet found the emergency generator.
Look around for a switch or something to start it up.
What's it look like?
Probably like a switch, or something that would start up a generator.
All right, Egon, but you should know I'm keeping score.
What did I say?
There's a lot of water on the floor. Watch out for static discharge when you activate the generator.
You mean to say he could be electrocuted after the power's back on?
Could happen. Outside chance.
Who didn't see that coming when he saw water in a generator room?
Sweet music.
I recommend not stepping in
Wish I
that
could
water.
say that this
That
was
sounds
unrealistic.
Like an excellent recommendation.
Looks like that power cable is causing some trouble.
Get it out of the water then.
I mean, this is unrealistic.
I know this much. We're trapped down here like rats until that cable's out of the water.
How about some slime tethering?
Oh, right. Slime tethering. Okay. Where did I put it?
Come on, kid.
The elevators should be working.
That's sort of cool, but this
Never
is
mind,
not
let's get back
just
to the
cause.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure whether it predates Just
smell?
Cause or not.
Over there. Come on.
Look out! It's the
Luckily,
light.
I have the all-knowledge in the world device
I
at my
can't
fingertips.
believe I just said that out loud.
I know that guy. It's the masked poisoner. Chef DeForest. So nobody eat anything in here, even if you're really hungry.
I'm about to swallow my own tongue, Ray. Will that be okay?
This game was 2009, the first Just Cause was 2006.
Interesting. So they may have... Oh.
Oh, they totally grabbed
Here
it.
they come.
It's on your left.
Probably. Highlight. You have black lightning now?
Oh. It's a freeze ray.
Dodge.
Give it to him.
To the right. Oh, yeah? Come down here and say that. There it is.
Why is there a mass poison? I guess it makes sense that a mass poisoner would take a job as a hotel chef. What?
Is that right?
On the right. Look out, on your left. Oh yeah, keep it going.
Pick a side, guys.
Oh, that's trouble. Ooh, right at the bread basket. Oh,
Want a piece of that one?
ooh, man. Behind you. Look out, above you. Oh. Ow. Gotta find some cover. They're bringing some thunder. Just missed me.
Ow! It's on your left. Ow!
I'm down.
I think I've managed. I think I've managed to trap all 3 of them so far.
Yeah. Please forgive this joke, but on your left. On your left.
We don't have that one in the database.
On your left.
I just got it. Oh, fine.
Look behind you.
Up there. Blast it. All right,
Capture.
this kitchen is clean. Let's get back to the elevator.
This kitchen is clean, just destroyed.
Oh, by the way, there was a sign on the door that this place is closed by the, whatever the acronym, the whatever, you know. And he says, well, this is for the general public, not us. We're contractors.
Everything checks out here.
It's like, and then at the bottom of the sign says, especially the Ghostbusters.
Okay, it looks like the psychomass has come to rest about 190 feet above our heads.
The 13th floor.
This hotel has no 13th floor. None of the grand old hotels do.
Man's got a strong argument.
We'll split the difference. Egon, you and the Tenderfoot go to the 12th floor. Winston and I will check out the 14th. Sir, if you'll please come with us.
Fine, but stay in contact. This place is extraordinarily dangerous.
Okay, where are you leading me?
To that door?
Let's get a scan.
Yeah. It doesn't... It... Okay, let's see what this one. The infamous Swiss death clock was constructed... Oh, I've gone to 32 minutes. By Herschel Gluck, genius but demented watchmaker. It is intended to show the exact time of death of anyone that comes near it. When placed in the firehouse in close proximity to so many past life entities, the clock's hands spin out of control. Peter uses it as a desk fan. Because of course Peter does. Okay, going to the next video.